Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. This is your first time here. Please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on for the channel, and make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps with the channel a lot. I hope you're having a great week so far, and I hope you've been enjoying the episodes this week. I sure have, and you know what, this church just looks gorgeous. I'm really glad with what we did, and I think the downtown is coming along rather nicely, if I don't say so myself. So last episode we built this church, and we also built some train network capabilities, but we have a lot still to do in the city. There's so much left to do. There's so much I want to do, and there's so much industrial demand as well. But there are some things that are really important for the city that I've kind of been delaying and putting off, and that is that's a lie. I haven't been really delaying and putting them off. I've been doing other things like beautifying the city and getting this church in and getting some trains as well. But I want to look at some network stuff, some bus lines, and fixing or filling in some of our demands like fire services. So we have no fire services down here, and that's not good at all. So I want to get a nice big fire station, and I think I'm going to go with this one. This is also an option. This is a really cool looking fire station, and I just think that you know what, this does look really nice. I think it'd be a good break here, wouldn't it? It's a bit more urban, but this is about much more rural European style, and I think that's kind of go with the theme a bit. So right beside the children's area, that's probably good, isn't it? So let's get the movement mod. I'm just going to adjust it, and I think we can kind of share hedges here. Yeah, and then maybe let's get a couple trees in right here, just because we're not going to be able to do anything with that little space that's right beside this. So why not make it look nice, right? So there we go. We got fire, and that should really help the demand. Fire. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to really help with fire issues in this city, which wasn't really that bad to begin with, but still it's going to help it a lot. And when you're placing fire, you never want to put it on the main collector. You want to put it on a side street. So yeah, that's going to work out great. And let's look at police. Oh, that's fire. Police. Yeah, so we have no police coverage out this way. We have 3 police stations in the entire city. So we could get a police headquarters. I think this is a really cool looking building, so I think I'm going to place this one, and this one's going to be in a different location. See, like, it's just too easy it's a bit of a cop-out just to be able to place them right beside each other, right? So let's find a nicer location for this police headquarters. And maybe, yeah, this works right here. And maybe when we get to that part of the city, maybe we can look at doing something else with it as well. So we got that in place. We also need education in the city. So let's look at that. And I haven't looked at any of your comments about whether or not we're going to build a liberal arts school or a trade school up here, McGill style, University of Montreal, or University in Montreal, not the University of Montreal. That's different. So that's the goal, but we're not ready to do that anyways. So that's why I kind of wanted to get that idea out there for you guys to kind of give me your preferences if you have any on which one we should do. I'm leaning towards the liberal arts personally, because we did a trade school in our last city, which was East Coast themed city. This is a Quebec themed city. So let's look at getting a high school in. And, you know, funny enough, I think this is going to be a good spot for one, but we are pretty close to this other one. So I think we're going to go on this side of the city. Yeah, we're going to go right here. And this is going to be the smaller high school, because I think this is a better urban high school build. Or should we put it over here? Let's actually look at some of these streets first, and then we'll come back to it. So we have a one-way street coming up this way, and we have a one-way street coming down this way. I'm actually going to switch out some of these things. So I don't really like the way this one-way street's working over here, so I'm going to put it back to a 4-way. So this one-way street's coming up right up to here, right up to this main avenue. I'm going to make this one a one-way street coming down. So let's do that. So the one-way street comes up to here, so let's do this. And right to here. Perfect. Actually gonna make this one 3 lanes. Perfect. Okay, so let's get, oops. Let's get dedicated turning lanes. Perfect. And we'll get them all the way along. Oh, this one is turned around. Perfect. Dedicated turning lanes. All the way down. All right, and then we also want to make sure that there's no stop lights on this street. So I'm gonna hold shift. There we go. And then we're gonna need to fix this again. That's fine. There we go. All right, so now that we have kind of fixed those streets, let's look at continuing the grid a bit more because I wanna get that school in, right? So let's get to our normal road here, and we're going to upgrade this, and then we're going to just continue this along. This is the main street though, so why don't we look at continuing with this style then. I wonder how far we can kind of get this. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this to the top of the hill for now. And then we'll see what we're going to do with it later on. And let's continue on with building or upgrading these roads. And I think this, okay, so this is where it switches over. Okay, so let's connect up here. All right. I think this is going to be, oh no, this street needs to continue for sure. Yeah, this will be a good high school spot then. Okay, so let's look at maybe flattening out this terrain or smoothing out this terrain first at least. So let's take the move it mod. We're going to go down from here. We're just going to follow everything we've done for this road, and we're going to go to slope objects. Perfect. And then this one, oops, wrong button. I want this to be the same height as that. And then we're going to do something like this. So from, oh. Okay. Down to here. We're going to do the same thing. Slope objects. Wow, we really cut into that hill, didn't we? Okay, maybe not then. Over from here. There we go, that's much better. Okay, and then we're going to smooth out the terrain. Very simply like this. So this is going to be a bit more of an urban school. So it's not going to have the same level of park detail as we previously had. So let's get, so you know what? I am going to just get another street. We're going to go with an alley right here, and we are going to put it right about here. And we're going to bring it right across like this. Perfect. And then we're going to get the high school off of this. Wrong button. Perfect. Okay, I like that a lot. Unfortunately, it's not at the... you know what? I'm going to get it on the other side. There we go. Okay, so let's get our terrain tool out again. Let's just smooth things out again. Alright, so it's a bit interesting how this is kind of... what this has kind of done to the area. But you can always use pathways to kind of help with this the funkiness of the terrain. So if you do that, it kind of looks like it's a bit better. You can also use move it here, and you can grab the move it mod, and you can just move it right up against it, and that kind of changes the look of the terrain funkiness a bit. Maybe there's like a staircase there or something. So let's do the same thing right here, connect up. There we go. So now the school is kind of built into the terrain. So pathways are really useful in that sense to do that. And something that I know that other YouTubers like doing is, especially with urban high schools, is using these gymnasiums as kind of like a school gymnasium. So I'll kind of go off of that for now. And we can also use the community swimming pool as well in the same sense. So let's do that. I know it's on a bit of a hill, which is a bit funky for a swimming pool, but you know what? It is what it is. So we can just maybe do this, raise it up to this height. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? No, I like that. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to this one now, move it over, boom, and then we're gonna use trees to kind of hide the weirdness that is this area. So let's just place some fun trees back in here. All right. And what else can we put at this urban high school? Well, you know, I think the field behind it is kind of nice. Kind of adds a bit of seclusion, a nice feel to this area. But I think that's going to work. We can also look at adding in some elementary school education, because we don't really have one out this way. And it'd probably be good to have that, wouldn't it? So where's our nearest elementary school? Over this way, so we should definitely get one over here. How about right beside the children's center? And with any luck, it'll kind of look like they're one building, wouldn't it? Yeah, no luck, because the parking lot is there. That's fine. So put it to that height, and we will just leave it like that. We won't add in any other playgrounds or anything. And then over here, kind of continuing the look of this grid, we're going to just grab our normal road again. We're going to go right from here and connect in like so. It's a bit unfortunate that the zoning is like that. So if you want to fix that kind of gross zoning that has happened, just go to a fence and just build a fence like that, and it should readjust the zoning for you, but it hasn't for some reason. Let's see, has it? Nope. So let's use the move it mod, and we will just kind of adjust it like so. Let's see if it has. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I wanted some housing back over here. This is where it's going to kind of start to split off a bit. Oop. So that's just going to kind of remind me to start building lower density out that way. And then same thing over here. We need some low density residential out over this way. So we're just going to do that. And then this is going to all be low density commercial. Okay, so same idea. We're going to take this whole block right here. Low density commercial. We're going to get high density commercial right in these little sections, these little pockets right here. And I think we're going to go down to low density right here and here. Okay, and then we'll leave it at that for now, because we are going to look at bus routes for the rest of the video here. And we're going to fix the water issue, because of course it wouldn't be a Cities by Steven episode if there wasn't a water issue, right? So look at that, there's 2 water issues. So let's just do that. Okay. So let's take a look at our bus lines. We are definitely going to do some more mass transit later on, but we definitely need to look at this first. So, holy cow, our money is not doing good. I wonder how much. Yeah, see, that costs a lot. I think I might just turn it off. So now we're not paying for it. Wow. What else did we build that was so crazy? I guess so the train stations as well. That's fine though. We are going to need to fix our water issues soon. I wonder what our budget is looking like for that. Yeah, let's just boost up this to max, and our power isn't doing the best either. So that's a pretty simple fix. But buses, that's the next thing we're going to do. And we can also look at adding some ferries in as well, which is something I wanted to do originally, but I'm not sure exactly where and how at the moment. So let's just look at buses instead. So bus routes. Where do we already have bus routes? So we have some bus routes that come over here. They avoid the one-way traffic here, which is good. Or the cargo traffic. And then it turns around and goes back. And we have one of them go into Rivière-des-Montagnes, and one of them goes into Plateau. That's fine, okay. And then we have a Plateau Rivière-des-Montagnes kind of loop. We have a forestry loop as well, which goes right down the center here. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to pause the game while we're doing this. And I think we're going to just redraw all these lines. I think that's going to be the easiest way to fix everything up. So I'm just going to delete all of these lines. Now it's going to make everyone mad for a little bit, but they're going to get a bunch of new lines. So that's good, right? All right, so this main street's pretty like a pretty strong main avenue here. So I'm going to get a line right to there, and then we're going to get a stop right here, I guess. And this one's going to come all the way back, and it's going to go right into Plateau. So we could get it to curve back and around. Yeah, let's do that. So it's going to come along here. Let's get a stop right here. And let's get a stop right here. It's going to go up the hill and over. Let's get a stop. Yeah, right to there. And then I guess this one didn't really change that much. Yeah, because I want it to come down the main avenue here. It's going to swing all the way back and around. Oh, sorry, no, I want it on this one now. And then connect up. Perfect, and then we could get... This kind of is like a loop in a way, so it's not the biggest deal. Because we could run in the other direction, but that's not the most efficient use of the space. So let's do the second one. Actually, let's just name this. So this is Industry Plateau. And we're going to put this one at yellow. Awesome. And then let's go to the next one, which we're going to try to do a new line. Create new line. Same bus stops over here in the industry area. And instead, it's going to turn and go this way. I'm going to stop there. And this is going to go... We could just get it to turn around in Rivière-des-Montagnes, or we can get it to go all the way around and back. I think this one's going to be a main loop, so we'll get it to come stop over this way. And up here. And then we'll get it to stop one more time right here. Then it's going to come down. Complete the line, and then we're going to kind of get this to do the exact opposite. So we're going to get another one right here. Create new line, there we go. And it's gonna follow the exact same route. But it's gonna stop on the opposite side of the road. It's gonna swing up here, come around, and connect up right to here. Complete line. Okay, so these two lines are going to be industry loop. And we're gonna name this one industry loop as well. Oops. One, and then these ones are going to be also a yellow, but a more mustard yellow. I guess it's more like a green. It's not even mustard. What was I thinking? All right, so those are like the main loops here. We could get another industry into Rivière-des-Montagnes as well. So let's do that. Let's get... See, now we run the risk of, when we have two bus stops at the same area, it might kind of fill up the space or add a lot of traffic, which it definitely is going to. Oh, come on. There we go. Create new line. Okay. Stop there. This is going to swing up here. How about that? It's going to come off the highway right to here. And then we could get it to come down here. No, we're going to get it to come up this way. Okay. So let's see where we need to put this stop. We're going to get it to come over here, actually. Okay, so we're going to get a stop, unfortunately, right here, which is not a great location for a bus stop, but it has to be done. And then we're going to get it to come all the way down here. And then we're going to get it to come down this road. And loop around. And then I guess it'll come around this loop here and connect back up. Perfect, okay. And then we have this one, and this is industry RDM. All right, I'm not sure this one really needs a double back the other direction either, because people are going to work, they would just walk to the nearest one. Yeah, I don't think it really needs that. Okay, so we've kind of covered the basics, and then we need one that goes all the way along the main avenue and comes into the forestry area. So I want this bus to turn around right here. So we're going to get a stop right there. And this one is going to go... Oh, you know what? We could get two of these. Yeah, so let's start this. So this is going to come all the way down here. It's going to come right along this area. And we're going to get it to stop at the park. Follow along. Add bus stops to the same locations. And this one's going to continue on even farther down the main road. And then it's going to come up to here. And should we get it to just do a loop here? Yeah, we're just going to get it to turn around. Yeah, that's a good spot. And we're going to get it to follow all the way down the same locations as before. And connect back up. All right, and then let's name this one. Forestry 1. And because it's forestry, let's make it a nice light green. All right, and then we can get forestry 2, and that can run up until the plateau. could get it to cross and come back. Now let's get it up to Le Plateau because we're going to get some more housing up this way. So Forestry 2 is going to stop over. Yeah, this is going to be the turnaround. Okay, so let's just get a new line right there. And this is going to come up this way. We're going to get a stop. Right here, I guess. This is going to come over here. I got to stop right there. And this is going to come right along this main street. And down. Well, let's get it to come down to here. Actually, no. This needs to be a different bus line. We're gonna get this to turn around right here and come back the same way. Yeah. And then we're gonna get it to stop right there again. And then complete the line. And this is gonna be Forestry 2. Same idea. Light green, okay. And then now let's look at how these bus routes have kind of gone. And we need a main line down this area. So let's get a bus stop right here. And it's going to stop fairly frequently. Because this is going to replace, our tram is going to replace this eventually. Alright, so we have a bit of an issue right here. Yep, the line arrows are a bit off. That's fine. Okay, so we fixed that. And now let's go back to our bus route. And we're going to just drag stop to move it. We're just going to fake moving it, put it back, and then now we get to continue. Alright, so this is going to go right along here. Gonna stop there. Actually, we're gonna skip that stop and we're gonna go right to here because there's a bus stop right here, so it'll be an easy transfer area. And we're gonna continue down. All right, and then we're gonna loop around this way. So we're gonna come back, go up to here. Yep, right there. And no, sorry, we're gonna go up to this way. So we're gonna get a stop right here. We're gonna kind of continue this one. Let's get a stop here. And then we're gonna come back down. And we're gonna copy the same areas we did last time. So right here, we're gonna get a stop actually a bit farther down. And then one here, and then this is just going to loop around for now. All right, so that is going to be, oh no, we have another issue. Where was that? Oops, wrong button. Okay, bus. So why is that doing that? There we go. Okay. A bit more bus lines than we needed right there, but that's fine. Okay, so now this line itself is going to be called, I don't know, Centreville, I guess. And this line is Forestry 2. Okay, so with only one more bus line we need. And this one is going to be a bit shorter. Well, you know what? We don't really have one that goes from here to Plateau. We don't have a RDM Plateau line either. Okay, so we're actually going to do 2 more. This one's just going to be really quick then. So we are going to get a stop right here. Stop right here. It's going to cross the road. Stop there. Stop there. And then it's going to go all the way over here into the industry area. But this one is going to loop back. All right, and this is Centreville. Industry. And this one needs to change. So this is an industry RDM. Let's do something like that. Sure. And the last one we need is the Rivière-des-Montagnes plateau line. So we're kind of using this as a bit of a loop. So we're going to kind of copy that. So we're going to try to make a new line. Oh, there we go. Create new line. Back this way, down over here. And this is going, should we come down on the main route though? Yeah, I think we will. All right. And then there's no stops over here, correct? Okay, and then we're gonna come back over this way. Come up. Follow this same line. Come back around. Boom. And then we're going to go the exact opposite way for this line. This way. Boom. Boom. And we're going to get one stop over here. And then back. Oh, darn. Wrong side. I need to put it there. Perfect. Following all the same stops we previously had. And then we're going to come in and adjust the bus lines probably off camera because it is a lot. Wait, where was the other one? Oh, it's over here. Okay. We're going to come up right to there. Connect up. Okay, so these last 2 lines, this is a bit longer of a episode. RDM. Plateau 1, and then we're going to go RDM Plateau 2. Oh. All right, and then these ones are going to be red. All right, so I'll adjust the number of buses off camera because I don't want to spend too much of your time on this, but this is all these bus lines we just planned are going to be really helpful in getting around the city. So we're going to keep doing that, but we definitely needed an episode where we redid these bus lines. So I hope you have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you next time. And yeah, have a great Wednesday. Peace out.